Hi guys, today I am going to talk about The Shipper, gmmtv's latest series. As I am making this video, they have just released episode 1 day ago, so this will be a first impressions video. To be honest, I didn't think I would watch this series. There were certain things that made me a little skeptical as to whether the concept behind this show could be pulled off. However, I must say that I was pleasantly surprised by episode 1. The first reason is that it addressed one of the key concerns I have, which is whether or not the show would send out a problematic message about shipping. From the trailer it appears that Pan and Soda will be the protagonists, and I had a concern that the show might have glorified shipping, made it seem like all fun and games even at the expense of others. However, very early on in episode 1 the question as to whether there is a limit to shipping is raised and explored, and we late to learn it is shipping that caused Kim and Wei to be involved in a fight, and eventually them being expelled from the school. I think it's great that from episode 1 it is made clear that shipping can have negative ramifications on those you ship and their real-life relationships with other people. And I hope this theme can be continued to be explored and developed with the series. The second reason why I enjoyed the episode was that it was pretty fast-paced and was not draggy at all. One thing I thought could have been more clearly explained would be the relationship dynamic between Kim and Wei. Kim, in the series, is an academic genius who is well liked by teachers. At the same time, he gets into fights, and hangs out with Wei, who is a problematic student blacklisted by many schools. At first glance it's a little strange as to why this so-called model student would be close to a character like Wei. However, this is only episode 1, and maybe the series is saving these interesting developments for later. Now on to what might be a cause for concern in later episodes. From the trailer, we learn that this is Pan's chance to finally get her ship together. It is implied that Wei and Kim start to become closer romantically, and one of them develops feelings for the other. This is actually why I didn't want to watch the series initially, because I thought things potentially can get extremely messy when it becomes unclear if Wei is really falling in love with Kim for who he truly is, or if he really just likes Kim because he now acts differently. More importantly, it raises the ethical question of whether Pan should be, in a way, deluding Wei into falling in love. Pan is a shipper, and I personally believe that while shipping is alright, one absolute no-no is thinking you have control over the person's real-life relationships and should have the right to decide who they end up with. I guess one key question I hope the show can explore would be, were Kim and Wei going to get together on their own eventually? Were their feelings there all along? Or was the intervention from Pan necessary to make them fall in love? I'm looking forward to how the show will explore this morally ambiguous situation, and I applaud the writers for being willing to explore this topic. It's definitely not easy. Alright, that's all from me for now. If you watched The Shipper, let me know what you think of it so far. Till next time.